Is this you? Stressed? Frustrated? Dark circles bigger than your circle of friends? Has your boss asked you to cover a shift one too many times? Are you finding that you spend the majority of your time at work? Then you might be suffering from a job burnout. Burnout is a syndrome conceptualized as resulting from chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. As of July 2021, 79% of adults in the UK report feeling stressed at least once a month. Health and Safety Executive 2022 reported that 914,000 employees experience stress, depression, or anxiety at work. Over half of all illnesses associated with the workplace are a result of poor mental health. The cause of about 51% of long-term sick leave is depression, anxiety, or stress. Stress-related problems cost the NHS more than £11 billion annually. Here are the physical signs of a burnout: fatigue, headache, lack of energy, shortened attention span, elevated blood pressure, chest pains, gastrointestinal issues, insomnia. I've sent for the next patient. Workplace burnout can manifest emotionally too. Some signs are negative mood, anxiety, stress, impatience, a decrease in confidence, a decrease in personal fulfillment, isolation from social relationships, and even emotional exhaustion. Don't look at me! With these symptoms, you are at risk of developing severe conditions such as cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, cancer, even mental illnesses such as depression and anxiety disorders as a result of long-term stress. With exercise, you can mitigate the effects of a burnout and improve your physical and psychological health too. There is also evidence supporting the use of exercise in the management of type 2 diabetes and other pulmonary and cardiovascular diseases, as well as preventing metabolic disorders, arthritis, chronic fatigue syndrome, osteoporosis, cancer, and depression. The symptoms of anxiety and depression can be lessened by these therapies, according to meta-analysis and systematic reviews. Exercising appears to be especially beneficial as a complement therapy for depression that is unresponsive to treatment, unipolar depression, and even PTSD. So here are a few gym workouts you can try. Seated cable rows. With this exercise, you can train your muscles effectively to move a patient from the bed to the operating table. Deadlifts, for increasing your strength ready for those bariatric patients. You have the punch bag, for taking out the anger you have towards your manager. Stairmasters, to prepare you to take your equipment up to A&E when the lifts aren't working again. Sleds, to help you learn to pull the weight of your team. Cable pull downs, so you can effectively administer CPR. And most importantly, finger curls, so you can strengthen that finger to be ready to click that mouse and send for your next patient. But if you can't access the gym because you've spent all your money on shopping therapy, alcohol, or even a therapist, well then try working out at home or outdoors. All you need is some space, yourself, a sack of rice, or even a bottle of wine, or you can even fill up a bag with the weight of your emotional baggage. Here are some workouts you can try at home. Star jumps, arm workouts for hanging up fluids. In combination with manual handling training, you have your feet shoulder width apart, bend those knees, and do some squats. And if that's too difficult for you, then why not try going for a walk? You can start small by walking around your neighborhood for 5 to 10 minutes a day, and one day even have a long walk on the beach. So at least if you're gonna cry about your problems at work, you can do it too. Beautiful sunset. According to research, the relative risk of death is lower for both men and women who report higher levels of fitness and physical activity by roughly 20 to 35%. And the living practitioner is a great practitioner. There are positive impacts on society if we engage in regular exercise and reduce stress on a local and national level. As said previously, regular exercise can help alleviate stress, anxiety, and depression, leading to better mental health for individuals in the local communities. With decrease in stress levels, communities can grow stronger as people would be able to communicate better and build trust. By lowering stress and being more physically healthy, we are also lowering healthcare costs, freeing up resources for other critical healthcare needs, reducing the demand for healthcare services, reducing the overall burden on healthcare systems like the NHS. It is estimated that physical inactivity costs the UK £7.4 billion a year, including £0.9 billion to the NHS alone, and is linked to 1 in 6 deaths. So just imagine what we could do and the other critical diseases we could treat with the funds we save if we all did a bit more exercise a day. And if you still aren't convinced, it's never too late for a career change. Go pursue your dreams. Good luck.